name is Christalla Yakinthou. I work as a political scientist at the University of Birmingham in a field called transitional justice. Transitional justice is about the question of how do you deal with legacies of conflict-related violence after war or after the fall of an authoritarian regime. So I worked as a practitioner and as an academic in Cyprus, in Lebanon, in Bosnia and Herzegovina, in Kenya and in Tunisia. If you think about the field, it sits around four questions. The first is, how do you build citizen-to-citizen trust? So, for example, in Colombia, how will trust be built between supporters of the FARC and supporters of the government? The second area that we work in is institutional reform. So if we think of what's happening in Tunisia now, how in the face of widespread governmental corruption and violence against particular groups, can we build more trust in the institutions of state and space for repressed and suppressed stories about the past to come through? The third area that we work in is integration. So if we think about a place like Cyprus, if a peace agreement is signed, how will Greek and Turkish Cypriots live together with enough of a shared view of the future, but also to have space for multiple narratives about how the violence of the past came about? Finally, the last area that transitional justice looks at is criminal prosecutions. And there, if we think about somewhere like Syria, what will justice mean to victims and survivors, to families of the kidnapped and the missing, and how do we create a system of criminal justice and satisfaction for victims without destabilizing entire societies?